Hi everyone, thank you for joining me on another episode of Rami's Retro. As you can see, we are not sitting in my car. We are sitting in my kitchen, and I'm going to try something a little new and a little different with this video. I have a lot of inventory. I have a lot of bags on bags of stuff. And I love going out and shopping with all of you, and that is definitely the fun part of this adventure. But there are some other parts, and if you are a reseller that has subscribed to my channel, then you know that the other very important moving parts of this are unpacking the bags and cleaning the stuff that's in the bags and listing the stuff that's in the bags so that it gets sold. And that is the part where I am a little slower, and it's not as fun. That's the part where you guys typically aren't there, and so I don't have the entertainment factor going for me. It's just me by myself doing tasking. So I'm gonna try something new, and I'd like to know what you guys think about it. So definitely make sure that you comment and let me know how you feel about this video. We'll see if it's a fail or if it's a success. I'm going to go through a couple of bags of things that were sitting in the dining room, of items that we purchased, or at least that I purchased, previously from the Goodwill. And I know for a fact, just by looking at it, that one of these bags, this first one that we're going to start with, is items that you have not seen before because I bought them off camera. So it'll be fun, I think, to see some of those things. It'll be a little bit of a different format, obviously, because we aren't out in the wild. We're at my kitchen table. But I think it'll be fun and still very informative. And after, here's the caveat for my brain, is that after I have finished showing you all of these goodies, that is a commitment now to all of you that I'm going to clean and prep and list those items within the next week. So it gives me the gets the ball rolling, and it gives me the encouragement and the accountability to actually get that done. So we'll see if this works. You're probably going to hear at least one of the cats in the background, Skeeter. He likes to be vocal. And especially around this time, because it is almost time to eat. So you also might hear the little food machine go off for them to eat. And then hopefully he will shut up after that. So let's get started. In this first bag, quite a few things, they had paper that day, which I thought was kind of neat. So quite a few things are wrapped in paper, so it'll kind of be a surprise for both of us. So this first little cutie pie is a little Inesco figurine. He was $5.49. Very cute, little boy with his dog. And I picked him up because he doesn't have any damage or anything. I'm not exactly sure what is in his hand. I don't know if that's like fish or, I don't know. I don't know what that is. It does look like it's got little eyes. So I'm guessing it's probably a fish. So a boy with a fish saying, "Hey, get back," to his cute little puppy dog there. And I just thought he was adorable. I'm not quite sure about the resale value on that, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. I'll at least be able to recoup my money. $5.49 is not a bad price. Oh, this is a really cool piece. So this, she's definitely singing her little heart out there. But this is a made in Mexico piece, and her little wings come off, but they slot back in right there. She's got a little bit of damage here and there, but nothing too bad. She's sort of like a paper mache composite painted sort of material over tin, and you can see that on the underside. She's like a stamped tin, and she was $3.49. It does have the little Made in Mexico sticker in there, and she's just really sweet. And she has her little halo on top. I'm not sure about resale on this, but I do know that these folk art pieces from Mexico can sell for quite a bit. So I've sold a couple pieces very similar to this before, made out of wood, and they did really, really well. So I'm excited for her with her cute little wings flapping. We got some fun teapots in this trip too. So this first one here, Heinrich, I think, or Henrik. Henriksen Imports. It was $7.49, and it's a fishy, and you know I can't pass up my fishies. I just can't do it. No damage or anything. I did open the lid to make sure that there wasn't any chips or breaking. So that was a really fun find. I think somebody donated, let me just take this whole thing off. Then I'm one step closer to getting it cleaned. I think somebody donated their whole collection of teapots and things. So there were quite a few teapots there that day. I did not get all of them. Some of them were damaged. But we did grab this one. He's very cute. He's got sort of an iridescence to him. I'm not sure if that picks up on the camera there. But very, very cute little fishy teapot. Not tons of resale there. I'd probably say maybe $15 or $20. But he was just too cute to pass up. I didn't want him to break. This one too, $7.49. This one's Otagiri, and it's designed by Mary Ann Baker. And it still has a little bit of the sticker there, but a really great stamping there of the maker, the designer, I should say. And a little frog, and there was, so there's this is obviously the little girl frog, and then there was a little boy frog. Oh, there's the food, yay! There was a little boy frog, but he was just smashed. His whole face was all smashed up, and he had a big crack. So I had to leave him behind. It was so sad. But I did get the little girl with a little butterfly on her back to open the teapot. So just really, really sweet. I thought she was darling. So maybe there's some teapot collectors out there that'll adore the fun teapots that I found. I'm kind of a teapot, well, I'm kind of an everything collector, but I do have a small collection of teapots as well. But I think I'm going to let these guys go to a new home. This was fantastic. There were like 3 of these there at the Goodwill. This was the I-17 and Dunlap Goodwill. It was quite some time ago, I think back in September. This stuff's been sitting around for a minute. But this guy, the other 2 were nasty chips, big pieces of the tail broken off. This guy is in perfect condition, no chips. Well, I should take that back. There's a tiny little chip on this this guy right here. To be honest, I'm not sure if that was there or if that happened while he's been sitting in this bag, which is quite possible, which is a shame if it is. But that's kind of on the back side because that's his front side there. So the chippy's on the back. That's good. But anyways, $12.49. I sort of paid up for him, but he is Poultry in Motion by Sharon Newhouse. And they have some really good resale, if I remember correctly. So I grabbed this guy because, and paid up a little for him, like I said, because the resale on this could be $60, $70, $80. So I'm excited to see what happens with our little rooster. He's very colorful and fun. Very 90s to me. Everyone had a super bright, crazy 90s kitchen. Do you remember The Nanny, the show The Nanny with Fran Drescher? And how that kitchen was like just the craziest colors. It was like a pink color, and then it was like a minty green color, and everybody always wore really colorful clothes. There's the other automatic feeder going off, so now everyone's eating. Here's another really cool teapot. It's a little cowboy riding a horse there, and on the back there's a saddle and a little lasso. So a very fun, cute, sort of a 50s Western theme. This one too is by Otagiri, and it is designed by Deborah Meyer, and it says that there on the bottom. And as you could see, I paid $7.49 for that as well. Really, really cute. No damage, no chips or breaks or cracks or anything. Very, very cute. So, and I think when I looked it up the last time, back in September, I think there were none listed or sold, which kind of turned me off to grabbing it. And then I thought, that's silly. I mean, eBay, when you're doing that search, it only goes back like 3 months, sometimes a little bit longer. And so what if it wasn't listed or sold in the past 3 months? I mean, maybe 5 months before that, there was one that sold for $60, and now you're cutting yourself sort of short if you just go solely on those really quick lookups. I do a lot of the quick lookups when I'm in the store, but then when I get home, I try to do a little bit more research. So we'll see about that guy, what we find. I think there's little figurines in this. Yes, there is. Oh, they're little angels. Yes, I remember these. I think they're by Russ. They were 99 cents each, and just darling little porcelain angels. She's got an umbrella, which, I mean, that's an odd thing, I suppose, for an angel to be carrying around. But that makes it sort of cute in a way, don't you think? And then this little girl with her teddy bear, which, again, an odd thing for an angel to have, but maybe it's a gift. And then she's got a hat. And apparently a lot to say because she's holding up her hand. But very, very cute. Set of 3 of those. They were 99 cents each. I don't think they got a tremendous lot of resale value, but I grabbed them because they were sweet and darling and not broken. That's always a plus. This guy is, Fitz and Floyd. And again, shockingly, not broken. And also, it's like a little sugar bowl. Also, again, shockingly, it has the cute as can be little spoon. It almost looks like a little onion, like a green onion. That's what I thought anyway. So, very cute. I loved it. It's got little butterflies on it, little violets, roses, all kinds of cute flowers, a little bumblebee. And it was $4.49. So really, really cute and not damaged. So that is amazing. Oh, there's salt everywhere. Oh, I picked up some salt and pepper shakers. I think that's why. Okay, we're not getting to those quite yet, though. So this is one of those little Kenya jobs, little souvenir piece. This one's got zebras on it, and it's $2.49. So yeah, I grabbed 9.3. So yeah, it was the beginning of September. I have a couple. I have like a yellow one, I think, and maybe a sort of an orange colored one. They're a little bit smaller, so I think I'm going to lot them all together and sell those as a set. I think they'll sell a little bit better, but even at $2.49. Now, if it had been $5.49 or something like that, I probably wouldn't have grabbed it because the resale value on these isn't too high, maybe $12 or $15. But at $2.49, it's just it's a quick bread and butter sort of fun little cheaper item. Another really cute teapot. This one's a little raccoon with her basket of flowers and her little leaf dress. She was $7.49. Her cute little flower hat, no damage, no cracks. The tail is her handle there, and that's also by Mary Ann Baker. What was the other one by Mary Ann Baker? This one? Yes. So they're little friends. But yeah, Mary Ann Baker, really cute, fun little raccoon teapot. So we'll see where we go with her. Oh, I grabbed 2 things here. So what's this guy? Oh, Jesus. It's a baby Jesus. I couldn't not get the baby Jesus. And this was $1.49. And it looks like it was actually a Holland mold piece. And it was done in '83 by TK, I want to say. So from 1983. No little chips or anything. It's a cute little baby Jesus. I had to grab that. There was no Holy Family, by the way. I was shocked. There wasn't anything that matched it. It was just Jesus there all by himself. So usually it's the other way around. This guy, I still am occasionally, as you very well know, trying my hand out at like this kind of old school glass. And so I grabbed this because I wasn't sure. It's a glass ashtray. It does have a little label on it. Imperlux? Genuine something. Probably crystal, I would assume. But just a really pretty little cut glass, fairly heavy ashtray. $5.49, probably not worth more than $10, but I didn't know that at the time. Doesn't have any chips or anything. I mean, it is very pretty and it has the little label. So if I double my money on it or at least get my money back, I'll be happy. I am starting to learn more about glass as I go along, and I know a lot more now than I did last September. So if I'd seen this now, I probably wouldn't have grabbed it. But oh well. This is another Fitz and Floyd. piece, $1.49. It's just a little tray. Kind of more of a fall theme, but it does have the flowers. So, I don't know. We'll see. Just a cute little fun item. Not a ton of resale there, but it's nice. Oh, here we go. So here's the pepper shaker. And here's the salt shaker, and it still has salt in it. So there's salt everywhere. So let's do one of those little numbers. And then they're cute. They're like a little adobe houses. And they were $4.49 for the set. And they are hand painted and signed. And the really sad thing is that, where is it? I remember as I was looking at them later when I got home, yeah, this one, the pepper, has a crack that runs all the way up the side here. Now, good thing is it's still functional, and they do have their stoppers and everything. So, I mean, it is still a functional shaker. Pepper isn't like oozing out of that crack. It's not a big crack like that, but it is there all the same. There's some little chippies up here too. So the adobe houses look like they're in bad condition, and then they actually are kind of in bad condition. But I grabbed them. I was excited to find them. I just thought that they were cool, and I might get my money back on them. We'll see. I might even keep them for myself if they don't sell. There's salt everywhere because I collect salt and pepper shakers myself. So. Hey, all right, that's the first bag down. Now, second bag. Can't remember if we bought these things together or not. So it'll be a surprise for both of us. First thing, abalone shell, $3.49. That's easy enough to get prepped, right? Look, the label's already like basically off. All I need to do is run that under the sink real quick, and we are ready to list that. If I list it. I do really, really like abalone shells, but I have a lot, so I think we'll probably let that one go. Oh, she's cute. $3.49 for her as well. Can't remember if this was actually in this Goodwill trip. She might have found her way into this bag, because I feel like we did see this girl together. But fun little planter, $3.49. If she'd have been more than that, I probably wouldn't have grabbed her. She's maybe 10 or 12 bucks, but very sweet. And oh, and here's our little friend, and he's $3.49 as well. So I don't know, should I sell those guys together? What do you think? They look like they were made by the same people. The little blocks and everything are the same. So I don't know. Maybe I'll sell them together. Oh, so this is a green glass. This was $1.49. It says Montenegro, and I have family from Montenegro, so I think I intended to keep that. We'll see. It's green and it says Montenegro, so I'm pretty sure I probably intended to keep it for myself. This is a piggy bank. At first I thought it was a nightlight. Excuse me. But it is a piggy bank. It's got a little slot and the stopper. This is by Precious Moments, obviously. And I think the reason why I loved it so much is first because it's Noah's Ark, which is awesome, but also because that cat is so darn cute. Do you see how cute that cat is? So yeah, fun little porcelain. Usually these are night lights, so I thought it was interesting that it was bank, and $6.49. I don't know, that might have been a little too much to spend, but here it is. It's a cute little pottery, $4.49. This is a type of pottery. Whose is this? Something Oregon. Elgin, maybe? Is it Elgin pottery? It might be, I think it is. $4.49 we paid for that. I like the little wheat design on it and the blue and brown, so we grabbed that. Haven't done any research on these things, so obviously when you're watching the video, you're going to see the little pop-ups that'll let you know more about the items, but as of right now, unless I know, I don't know. She's very sweet. Oh, she's a music box. $5.49, little Unesco music box. Looks like she needs some winding. Well, she works. It's a little mom rocking her baby girl to sleep. No damage or anything. Lullaby and good night. Oh, she was $5.49. And I like that it's got the little switch in the back so you could shut it off. Otherwise, we'd be sitting here getting lulled by her. Ah. All right. She's a sweet little girl. She says foreign on the bottom and has no price tag. I can't remember how much she was. I think they gave me a price for her. I want to say she was probably $3.49. But she's very sweet and doesn't have any damage or anything with her little book and her little bow in her hair. So we picked that up. So I've talked to you about these before, these California pottery pieces, Los Angeles pottery pieces. They are for Lazy Susan, but $5.49, no damage, great yellow color with the gold speckle in there, and they break. So then people are looking for replacements, or you can just use them, you know, in a circle without the Lazy Susan when you're entertaining or whatever. And then have, you know, a different little bowl in the center. So a coordinating bowl or whatever you've got. So I just think that they're fun. They're fun for entertaining, and as long as they're in good condition. This one does have a teeny tiny little chippy right there. And this one has a tiny chippy right there. Very, very small and on the underside, so you cannot see them when you're using them. So we grabbed those. And I usually do. This is a nice blown glass, two-tone, and I feel like I got this because we had previously purchased other ones, and this matches them. I might be wrong, but I think I'm not wrong. So if I don't list this right away, it's because I went and put them with those other glasses. It was $1.49, so I felt like I had to pick it up. I'm trying to remember back to November. That's a lot. Sometimes I don't remember what I did in the same week. So here's another California pottery. This was $2.49 for the pink, a little pink kind of a holly berry. This I feel like we did get together. I don't know, didn't we? This is pretty incredible. We paid up for this $12.49, but this is all carved olive wood. It's a statue of Jesus, and this little fellow that he's, I guess, he's either taking him to heaven or he's trying to lift up his spirits or something. I'm not exactly sure what's happening there, but it's very, very beautiful. Gorgeous carving, beautiful grain to the wood. This was just really sweet and darling. It's a little bud vase. It was $3.49. I liked the design on it. Doesn't have any signature or anything. Probably was maybe mass produced in Japan, but very, very sweet. So I grabbed that. Oh, yes. So here we've got, this was a separate trip. This is all that I bought at this location, and it was definitely, obviously, not with you. They were $1.49 a piece. They're little Lily Pulitzer mugs, and I think that you and I together have seen these before, but all the time in very bad condition. And these, the gold was all really good. Everything was good. They're in great shape, as if they've never been used. So we grabbed those great Lily Pulitzer cups. Mugs, teacups, whatever you want them to be. Got another receipt in here. Oh my goodness. So see, I think this was kind of a combination maybe of a couple of trips. Here's another one of those glasses. I think I have more of those. Oh, this is so weird. I couldn't not get it. It was only 99 cents. And it's incredibly weird. It's signed Pip, 1980. And look at how hideous it is. Look at his face. I don't know if he's supposed to be like some sort of weird medieval priest or what. He does have holes on the top here, but I'm not sure that you could use him as a shaker. He's got felt on the bottom now. Probably maybe an incense holder. You could definitely fit little sticks of incense in there, I think. But 99 cents, I couldn't pass him up. And I'm tempted to keep him because I burn a lot of incense, and his face makes me laugh and kind of cringe. I don't know. We'll see. And then 2 more things. French bread, $6.49. Los Angeles Pottery, California, USA. No damage. So I had to pick that up. I'm just a mess with this California pottery stuff. I adore it, and I think everyone should have some. And then I got these dishes. I think you were with me when I got these. I feel like you were. I don't know, maybe you weren't. But it's a set of 4. They're $3.49, and actually I think that they were half off. I want to say they were half off. Maybe they weren't. I thought that the pink tags were half off that day, and I was really excited to get them for half off, but maybe not. They've got kind of a green tinge to them, and a really cool sort of design, and I don't know if you can see that or not. And then they also all have numbers. So this one's 19. There's still tape. 19, 18, this one. So they've got like a little numbers on them. I think I did look them up when I was in the store, and I was like, oh, I have to get those. I can't recall though. So definitely if I find that information, it'll be on the screen. But I don't know. I just thought they were fun, cute little salad plates. Definitely right now with spring and summer coming up, I think those will be great. And I just really liked the design. So that's it. That's our 2-bag haul, and I have to get all of this stuff cleaned up and listed this weekend, and I'm excited to do that. And you're going to make sure I do that. You're going to tell me in the comments, Rami, you get to it. If you are a reseller, some of you, I know Connie has mentioned some things a couple of times, but you know, some of you have shared that things are tough. It is hard. And, you know, I do this on top of having a full-time job and a part-time job. So it's like I have 4 jobs, and I work all the time, and it's exhausting. And I love the shopping part and making videos for all of you and being with you. But the rest of this is tough sometimes. So I'm hoping that maybe if I do one of these types of videos every week, that you guys will enjoy it, and that it'll help me to get through some of the dead pile, as they say, inventory that's sitting around, and it'll kind of rejuvenate me to get these things listed and get your ideas and your thoughts on the items that I've picked up, and I don't know, something different, something new. So I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below. And until I see you again, be safe in your travels, and I'll see you down the road. I love you. Bye.